We're underway for game 3. Both matches so far tonight in our first ever Friday night football have been sensational. I've absolutely loved them. I really hope they can continue to live up to this. After this one, we've got arguably the biggest game in Baller League history as NDL take on KSI. But this is Clutch versus United, a very important game. Feels like maybe it's not, because it's 8 versus 9, but a win here put you in the mix, very much so. I guess from your perspective, Mark, with the Gold Devils sitting in 10th, you'd like a draw in this one?
Yeah, but I think everybody's really, I mean, look, we've just got to play SDS. We can't look at the league table unless we win. That's what I've said to the players this week. But everyone's going to be looking at our game, because with Deport Trio winning and Prime play Community next week, let's not forget, and NDL are looking very good, it feels like, oh, goal!
It's crept in. I'm not sure the keeper was expecting it to. Daniel with the strike. Left-footed, low, not particularly powerful, but if you find the corners, you don't need it to be. Caught him off guard there, Mark.
Absolutely, and I don't think you can even blame the keeper. I think it's one of those, not much power on it, but where it is, keeper's at full stretch, you can't get it. Brilliant start by United.
It's Cadell Daniel with the goal. It's his 8th goal in 6 games. Plays for AFC Croydon, which, if you don't know, is the team owned by Stormzy and Wilfred Zaha. So he's used to mixing it with the big dogs. He had 10 goals for United last season, and he's on his way to 10 again. If he hit double figures for me in a season, that's a very good return, and he's on his way.
Getting a lot of early goals this week as well, which is good.
Yeah, there has been, actually. It really sets you up, doesn't it? It means everyone's got to come out and play. And here's Kamara for Clutch, looking to get them back in it. Will he strike one? Yes, he will. Saved fairly comfortably by Grasic in goal.
Yeah, as I was saying, SDS in 4th, they're probably the only one. That's the team everyone's looking at to try and jump into.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot of people supporting Gold Devils tonight.
And me. No disrespect to the other teams. I know I'm neutral, but Bilal Said.
Yeah, what a signing.
We basically share him now, don't we? It's like you have him weekdays, I have him weekends.
Yeah. Co-parenting.
Shared custody of Bilal Said, the Algerian arrow.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good move for you, isn't it? And great move for him as well.
He's been scoring. He's scoring lots of goals. It's Kamara, gets it into Winters here. Loves to shoot. Well defended. Mark, obviously some massive news that I want to pick your brains about recently for yourself. Would it be fair to say you favour overlapping football now?
Very good. Yes, I do. I've always been a big fan of overlapping football anyway. It's sort of the United way. And I believe that in any form of football, the overlap is the way.
I don't disagree. But you're legally now not allowed to underlap.
No. And how would that work anyway?
You can try it. Especially Baller League, you can try anything. I think someone, next time they play Gold Devils, should deliberately underlap as a sort of insult to you, and then you get to react.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. 1-0 to United. Tyler Winters unable to hold on to that there. He might pick it up here, though. Mistake at the back. Well recovered, though.
It's interesting, I was doing my stream earlier, and we were talking about Baller League, and I thought it was going to be in there. Ideas for Baller League in a future season. And somebody said, probably because they're a Gold Devils fan, I think it should be 6 who go to the final.
Okay.
3rd play 6th, top 2 go through.
Yeah.
3rd play 6th, and the advantage for the top 2 is that they'll only play 2 games, semi-final and a final, whereas 3rd to 6th, they play an extra game.
Well, that's a playoff structure we're seeing adopted now throughout, you know, the higher levels of 11-side football. It's something the National League do already, but we're going to see the Championship do it next season. United, well saved there once again by the Clutch goalkeeper. Point blank range, bit of a toe poke. Went for the acrobatic finish afterwards there. Miller Rodney, as I mentioned, just winning promotion to National League South with Billericay.
This is much better from United so far. We played them a couple of weeks ago, lost to Wembley Rangers last week. Just seem to have lost their way a little bit. They're a very good team, obviously, been in the tournament 3 seasons, but well organised tonight, threat on the break, and keeping Clutch at arm's length so far.
Who would you say of your opposing managers has impressed you the most?
What, from all teams?
Yeah.
I think Alfie Matthews from Clutch has had a very good tournament. and he's so dangerous, so dangerous. He can go past players, and he's got the long shot, which is great. There he is. Jet, obviously, for Depor Trio. We played them game week 1, so we got an early look of how unplayable he is. And I actually like Connor Wood, SDS. I don't think he's playing for them tonight, but he's got tremendous energy. So those 3 would be players that I think are going to make a difference to any team. But there's loads of good players. Here we go.
Winters, surely, still could. It does equalise. Not at the first time of asking, but it was inevitable once they had that 3-man attack, and they were able to get it back. Big goal there from Remy Clarima.
Finishes
this. Have a look at it.
Yeah, he finishes it really well, because I think the temptation is to snatch at this, and it probably gets blocked, but he goes back all the way.
Yeah.
Brilliant finish. Yeah,
nothing the keeper or the last defender could do. And it's been coming. Tyler Winters involved again in the mix there, quite good at evading those challenges. He's deceptively strong. He's a big lad.
Yeah, we tried to get him in the transfer window.
There is a challenge. There is a challenge from United. Sam Cox has thrown.
He might get this, you know.
You call it the budgie, do you?
Yeah, I call it the budgie. Tweety Pie.
Is that the official name?
No, I don't know what it is.
Yellow budgie's been thrown. The canary is out the cage. I don't think that is a foul,
actually, Spencer. What are you thinking? I think he gets enough of the ball there.
Is this clutching at straws from Coxey? Trying to avoid the goal. Let's take another look at it.
Angle.
Does he come from behind? Does he come through the player?
It's hard to tell if he gets a touch on the ball. If he gets a touch on the ball, you've got to give the goal. Benefit of the doubt for the attacker, surely.
Challenge unsuccessful, goal awarded.
Yeah.
Unsuccessful challenge. Obviously, if you succeed in a challenge, you get that challenge back. But Sam Cox has lost one there.
You can see why he's challenged it.
Yeah.
But there is a touch on the ball.
It's potentially one of them where if he gives a foul, it would also, a challenge would also be unsuccessful. Do you know what I mean? It's about just leaving the ref with the decision in a way. Great block challenge, but he's ridden it.
Goal.
Oh, it's off the bar there. Huge chance there. Cadell Daniel looking to get another.
That's offside.
Winters!
That looks offside to me. Although this happened last week, that one does look offside, but they can't challenge it.
He was in the mixer, and Winters is always in the mix. Winters is coming.
Good one.
That sounds worse than I meant it to.
I did Rodney last week, it didn't work.
Great ball in.
I can't tell if that's offside. He probably, maybe he wasn't. It's been given anyway.
Clutch from nowhere. 1-0 down, 2-1 up. Potential offside. Let us know in the chat if that was legal tender. And here we go on the break, save, and it's good enough because it keeps it close to him there from Hubert Grasic. Clutch on the counter. Lose it though to United. End-to-end stuff here. It's a very similar chance to the one we just saw. Strike there from Callum Butcher.
Alfie Matthews has come on for Clutch, by the way, in those. I think he came on at 1-1, actually.
You mentioned earlier about him not starting. Do you not find that not starting in this format is nowhere near the same sort of gesture as it is in an 11-a-side game, right? It's often a rotational thing, and like people come on to make an impact, don't they, in a different way?
Yeah, 100%. I think if Arsenal against West Ham on Sunday and Declan Rice doesn't start, it's big news, isn't it?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
In Baller League, as I said, it could be a knock, it could be tactical, and also your better players will tend to play 25 to 30 minutes anyway. So if he misses the first 5, he's probably going to play for the next 25. It can work in your favour.
It's a real squad game. You need every single one of your allocated players. Alfie Matthews, captain's armband, is going to have a strike here from some distance. Another player we've come up against. He has scored against Hashtag. I think I'm right in saying he hashtagged it when he scored against us. Dover away a couple seasons ago. They went on to get promoted into the National League South that year. Very good player.
This must be like a busman's holiday for you.
Yeah, it is very much so. I mean, I like to see these lads in different environments, you know, and it's a completely different version of the game. But yeah, we've come up against a lot of these guys before. Many of them have played for me as well. Lovely little dink if you can keep it on. Just asking a little bit too much of De Silva there. He's a wild card for tonight. Clutched, fouled. Winters just going to shake that one off, I think. Let us know in the chat if you've got any questions for the legend that is Mark Goldbridge. I'd love to ask him while he joins me here on comms. Filling in tonight for Brandon Smith, unavailable for selection. So the Baller League management have dipped into the reserve pool. They've gone to the reserve team. They've looked for an up-and-coming youngster of a 5-star weak foot, and they've said, Spendog, you'll do. Friday night, first time. Spencer, first time. Hello.
No, I think they've gone for a bit of experience there. A bit like United when we signed Cavani, you know. Bit of experience.
More like going into the vets team, actually.
Yeah. Coming towards the end of his career, but still can deliver on the big stage.
Not the end of my comms career. My commentary career is just getting started, guys.
Well, see how it goes.
Yeah, you tell me. You tell me.
This will be challenging for United, though. I thought they'd started off very well, but those 2 quick goals. And I think psychologically, you talk about being a manager, I think the games can change very quickly. We saw it with Prime and Deportrio before the game changer last week. Prime are 3-0 up. Mentally, they're in a great place. And then in 2 minutes, they're going in at half-time, 5-3 down, I think it was.
Crazy.
And the game goes very quickly when you're losing. When you're winning, it slows down.
That moment, I honestly was watching that at home. I genuinely jumped out of my seat when that Jet goal went in.
What a goal. I was on the comms here watching it live. It was absolutely incredible. And people were bit criticism of Toby Bull, isn't it, the goalkeeper? But on that one, I think the shock element, the power.
It's the way they play as well, as Jet mentioned in his post-match interview. He knows that Toby Bull's expansive, wants to get out, potentially leaves a little gap there. And there could be a gap here for De Silva to exploit for United. Strikes it. Good strong hand there. Got a question for you, Mark, here from the chat. 4K Never Listen says, Goldbridge, Arsenal or City for the title?
I said Arsenal before the season started.
Same.
You know, when it was Liverpool and everyone was saying Liverpool, and it sounds like a good prediction now, but it was wild. That's a wild shot as well. Good save.
Another good save from Grasic. No, it's Gilmore, sorry. Gilmore against De Silva. That's actually a top
really
quality
good save.
That is. Ishmael was asked if you're confident you can beat SDS.
I think SDS are an interesting team. Look, I respect SDS. They've been to 2 finals. They're probably they are the best Baller League team in the UK history. But they're a low possession team when you look at them statistically. So that's a dangerous team, really, because if they get in front, you know they're going to pick you off. So we're going to have to be well organised. We've not brought any wild cards in today. We're trusting the originals. The lads are confident. I'm wearing what I wore for Prime. I had the same outfit on when we beat Prime.
I'm the same as you. Yeah, you get the superstitions, right? Yeah, same as me. If you win a game, next time you play, go, what was I doing that day? What was my exact order of things? When did I eat breakfast? What did I have? What order did I put my socks on? Someone said in the chat, Spencer looks 30, sounds 50. I have got a sore throat, if that helps, guys, by the way. I usually sound about 42, so let's not be too unkind.
Are you still playing? Remember when we played at Old Trafford? You were at the back and I was in the midfield.
Mate,
that wouldn't happen anymore.
You ran the show.
Got 2 assists that day. You were very good at the back.
It was a beautiful thing to watch, man. I'd never seen. I wasn't familiar with Goldbridge ball at that time.
It's dead now. It's dead now.
It's hard. We're hanging in there, aren't we? I still play a little bit. If you watch the recent # All-Stars game, you might have seen a 35-yard screamer from me. If you haven't, it's available on YouTube and all good bookstores.
I do sort of feel I missed the boat with all of this, really. You know, I'm very privileged to be a Baller League manager. I love it, but there's so many opportunities now, isn't there, to do stuff like this, which is fantastic. It reminds me of when I was growing up in the Soccer 6 they used to have. Yeah,
well, it's a new lease of life. People in our, shall we say, prime of our lives, as you and I are, get to enjoy this, maybe not on the pitch. But you mentioned earlier some of the players that have impressed you. Who of your fellow managers have impressed you? Who do you think brings the most energy, the most enthusiasm to Baller League?
Well, he's not here tonight, but I do think Ginge does a great job.
Agreed,
and so much so that he was helping out Community to their first win. So yeah, I think Ginge, really does know his football and is very passionate. Sharky, as I said, has been at it for a long time and takes it very seriously, very analytical. I don't respect KSI, to be honest.
Don't respect him? Wow.
No, I said that to him at the start of the season. I don't respect your ball knowledge.
Fair.
And I beat him, so that was right. But his coach is good. I like Stephen. It's Stephen, isn't it? Yeah. Very, very good.
Respect for Stephen, 0 respect for KSI.
Pretty much, yeah.
Confirmed, OK.
They're a good team. I'll give them that. NDL have done well as well. To be fair, though, I think all the coaches are very good. There's not really any team that I think if you get beat at Baller League and you've been competitive, it's disappointing, but that's the Baller League. Games can turn on a second, really.
How heavily do you rely on your coach? How much work is he helping you with? Like, no, genuine question, you know, because it's very hard for someone like yourself to come in, new season, you've got these teams that are set up, some players that are quite embedded in teams, and you've got to come in as a new energy into the whole thing and make it make sense.
Yeah, you can't, you know, you are very reliant on your coaching setup. You know, they're the ones who sort the training out, speaking to the players. First few weeks as well. You know, I'm getting used to who my players are, let alone saying, you know, and the substitutions are so quick as well. Half an hour goes so quick and you've got 10 players. And you're very wary that it's not like 11-a-side where you might just not use a sub. Like, it's harsh not to do that.
Yeah, it's completely different. Until you come and actually experience it for yourself, which of course you can do, here at the Copper Box. We've been on a bit of a tour this year, obviously with Liverpool as well. How did you find that?
Liverpool it's great here, but it's always been here.
Yeah.
To take it to Liverpool was something new, and the crowd was incredible. The atmosphere was incredible. We definitely need to do more of that. Cardiff, Dublin, Edinburgh, Manchester, Bristol.
I think it's a great idea. All the big names. Salisbury's
Slough, Winnersh.
Maidenhead.
Yeah.
Half time. So we're just sort of talking about provincial towns there.
Yeah.
Very Partridge. We are going to see a game changer. Which one will it be?
I reckon this could be opposite.
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. We go higher. It's time to go higher.
+1. Good.
+1 is what we're going to be playing. Game starts with 1v1 plus goalkeepers. After every goal, one player is added to each side. Goalkeepers are not allowed to leave the penalty area or engage in build-up play. If you do, you get yourself in trouble. There will be a penalty. Let's take a look at the guys' records at this. +1, Clutch have played it once this season so far. They've got 1 goal. United, on the other hand, have the exact same record. 1 goal from 1 attempt.
It's a good game changer, this. I mean, there are popular game changers and unpopular game changers with the coaches.
What's
it
your
all
thought?
depends. Look, if I'm winning 2-0, I want offside because there's not many goals in it.
Yeah.
I don't want 3 play, but if it's 0-0 or you're losing, you do want 3 play because of goals. So I like this one because you can get goals in it.
That's what Clutch are trying to do here. With a frame, Kessie. No foul, I don't think, given there. Miller-Rodney is going to jump out. Obviously, you've got a defensive player, you've got an offensive player. Ideally, you do get to change that and hand over the gauntlet, which is exactly what they've done here, United.
Yeah, some teams, like Clutch have done, they'll keep the same player for both.
This is Tommy Willard. He's a wild card tonight. Unable to beat his man, but he'll get another go at it here.
Hard now when you're that high up the pitch.
How hard? Willard. Lost the ball, though. Clutch on the counter. Shirt pull, surely.
Baller League, let it go.
I think the ref's seen it.
Trust me, these refs aren't going to give that. Oh, off the line.
Wow. I was about to say, and you have to say, it is great advantage potentially played by the ref if that's what he did, because the goal's nearly gone in. I think he's just checked with the ref there and said, did you see that? He said, look, pal, you played on, you've hit the woodwork, what more do you want from me?
Plus, you don't get fouls for that in Baller League, trust me. I've been moaning about it for weeks.
Did it cross the line, though, Mark?
It's not over the line.
I think it might have. Look at where his planted foot was after he's hit it.
Look at the white bit. Look at the white bit.
Not sure about that, you know.
They'll show us at
2-1.
half-time.
Yeah. Goal line technology. Let's be having you.
Well, they wouldn't have been able to appeal it if it had been given.
Hopefully get a good side angle on that later, and we'll be able to see. Let's have a look at it now, in fact. This could be the angle we need, guys.
Oh, it's in. It's
so
miles in. It's
in.
Frank Lampard in. That is a big talking point in this game.
Great advantage played by the ref. Got to give them credit where it's due, because they don't get much of it.
But Clutch have got a challenge. I don't know whether you can challenge in the game changer. That's something I don't know. Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, as a manager, I'd like to think you would know that. So someone needs to tell Mark ASAP.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, United on the break. Got to be foul.
Giving it.
You got to give them.
There's a lot of momentum on that. He's halfway down anyway. I've ran like that before and you're tired.
He's not happy, Kamara. felt like an easy decision. You know, United were surging through on goal.
He's denied a goal-scoring opportunity. Fair choice. But that's a big call. We've had a goal.
Yeah.
We've had a big moment here tonight. We've had a goal that wasn't given, and that's a goal that's not going to go in.
Obviously, you're giving the ref the credit for the advantage, but then needs help from the assistant maybe on the ball over the line. Didn't get it. It was pretty in, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, I'm just intrigued as to why Clutch didn't challenge it, unless you can't challenge it on it. But it's miles in. It looks like it's miles in. People saying, what's a Lampard moment? 2010, World Cup, Germany, South Africa, first half.
I mean, we were losing, but that would have made us... We ended up losing 4-1 that game, I think. But that was a crucial moment in the game. Before goal line technology. Some people say the reason goal line technology came in.
Yeah.
Great feat here from a man wearing the number 45 shirt who goes by the name of Cadell Daniel. But he's denied. Still all to play for in this first half game changer.
Done him again.
Daniel.
Great goal.
Damn, Daniel. Remember that one? Damn, Daniel. The chat will remember that one, surely. Damn, Daniel.
What decade are we talking?
Late 2010s, I think. Not that long ago.
Oh, no, that'd be too recent for me.
It's a great strike.
80s, maybe.
I think the keeper just maybe not sighted properly with the defender covering his vision. Wasn't in the corner, but it was enough. It was enough. Winters. Great defending. Does no one remember Dan Daniel? I haven't made it up, I'm sure. 2-2. It's tight. It's very tight, and it is 2 apiece now, not just in the scoreline, but in outfield players as well. As we've moved up from 1. Winters.
Goal, yes.
Keeper couldn't stop it. Nothing Grashit could do. Winters is doing what Winters does. Great strike.
Yeah, we tried to sign him. We tried to sign him.
I've got a question for you about that in a minute, but just so you know, Mark, I've had it confirmed. They can challenge that ball that went over the line. They just didn't. They just didn't. So you can challenge game changers.
I suppose where they are, it's a long way down to that goal, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're probably looking at the player. The player should know. You know if you've hit the shot.
We needed a replay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we needed it to know for sure, so it's hard. But yeah, talk to me. You said you tried to sign him. Talk to me about the sort of conversations that take place and the disappointment when you don't get a target.
Well, yeah, this is about how in-depth you get. You know, I came into it very late, got on the phone to Bilal and spent half an hour selling him the Goldbridge project, and it worked. In the transfer window, we went for Tyler Winters, tried to talk to him. He said, I'm going to Clutch.
Simple as. We're going to see a penalty here, because there was a pass back to the keeper, which of course is not allowed in +1. So chance for United to level it. And they do. And you guessed it, it's Cadell Daniel. Another one. Another one.
They've done very well, United, to stay in this game. Not that I'm saying they should be 3 or 4-0 down, but I'd say Clutch have been the better side, but they've shown great resilience. And when you've got a player like that, they're called United, he's their Bruno, isn't he?
I think that's put him up to 10 goals now for this season in 9 games. It's a great ratio, and that is the first half done. Perfectly poised for a big second half still to come.
Straight over to the ref, look.
You already know we're the best team in Baller League. No debate. Now it's time to prove it.
Vote for your favourite team, complete challenges and win rivals on Fortnite Battle Royale.
Earn in-game rewards while supporting your favourite team.
Sign up with your Epic Games account and participate from the 4th until the 10th of May.
Stream, are you seeing that? 100K! 100K! I'm with the only man with 100K on his Baller League story. My boy, S'mores. Broski, your story is unbelievable, man. I can't lie. I want you to tell the Baller League faithful, the Baller League fans about yourself, man. Where have you come from? Let them know. I know you, but let them know.
I'd say press the link and click in it. I think it's easier to do that. 6-minute clip of me, man. Just go watch it. Make it to 150K.
And what's number 2?
30-something. That's not close, though.
Not even close, man.
Yeah.
But my bro, you are a legend at Border League, bro. I feel like you've done everything here. Amazing goals, amazing moments. The only thing that we're currently missing is that championship. This season, NDL, Nico, yourself, your super team, surely you're going to get over the line, man.
Yeah, I reckon this season we should. There's no excuse for us not to. The only team just that lost one. Prime today. So, big game. But yeah, confident, man. Should take the trophy.
Hey, but Smalls, you see me, you're my brother. I can't lie, they don't know, but I've known you 6-7 years, mate. Why do they call you Smalls?
Some tall, innit? He wants a joke, doesn't he?
Nah, bro, I want you to let them know, bro. Bro, you are small, but when your heart, the way you play, man, it's ferocious, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now I got a nickname that's me, innit? Some people got crazy nicknames that doesn't even suit them. My one's actually, I'm small, innit? So, Smalls.
But
That's
on
how
the
I come
pitch,
across.
man, too deadly, man. That's my guy, Smalls, the one and only, man. Let's dance.
Yes, Boogie.
See it there.
Oh, you can't split them here at the half. Clutch United. It's been a hectic, frantic game, but could it have been very different?
I think it could have, man. This is given shades of Frank Lampard versus Germany in 2010. Goal line technology doesn't need to be introduced in the Bar League. I think it might. Look at this incident right here. At first, we were screaming, brilliant off the line clearance. But on further inspection, I mean, that's about a mile in the goal, isn't it?
I wonder why they didn't challenge it. Because is there confusion about the rules, whether you can challenge in a game changer like this? Or
I don't think so. I think it's more so you almost, as a coach, look at your player to initiate the action. Ref, coach, something's happened. And there was no outrage there, right? I think he almost just allowed it to happen.
Just wondering exactly. They've planned through these, but it's been an absolutely special first half. I can't wait for the second. As you see, both these teams are desperate to win, and it means so much. We've seen the probabilities of either of these teams making it into the Final Four. We're going to find out whether they can do it. Exactly. It's been fantastic today. But guys, take it away. I cannot wait for this second half.
Here we go then. Second half, I've got to say, every game for me has been a joy to commentate over so far. Plenty of action. Game 2 took a little while to get going, but I've absolutely loved it. And Winters is using his physicality there to help Clutch win the ball.
It's only going to get better, you know, Spencer. Next game, it's going to go off like a bottle of pop.
Crazy. Who have you got for that one?
I do like Nico and I do like NDL, but I don't know that they're as good as they think they are. I do actually think Prime are a very good team, and it might be closer than he thinks. He's got to bring the bravado, of course he has, but I think it could go either way. I'd want NDL to win, obviously, but Prime...
Is that the case for every manager, you think, outside of KSI?
Yeah. It's not his team and it's not his coach, it's just him.
Yeah, and it's a heck of a squad he's assembled, right?
Yeah, they're brilliant. There's some really good players. But they got beat last week. I think when we beat them, the first team to do it, we had a very distinct park-the-bus Mourinho-style way of doing it.
Yeah.
Depor Trio threw the punches and beat them. They beat them fair and square. Well, we beat them fair and square, but, you know, they went at them. They were 3-0 down, and they beat them. That'll be a hard defeat to deal with.
More than one way to skin a cat, more than one way to beat Prime. What you need to do, obviously, now is make sure that that's not your best thing from this season.
Yeah.
You don't want to just be the team that beat Prime. You want to be the team that does get into the playoffs and then see what happens.
Yeah, we've got SDS and NDL, so we're playing 2 teams from the top 2. Then we've got Wembley Rangers who are doing great as well. Oh, he's overplayed it.
Didi, that's a heck of a clearance there from Didi.
I think he should have topped the shot there. Yeah, he's wide open. He should have took the shots himself, but he's overplayed it.
Still could, though. Great block. And that is not what you're looking for on a strike. Great distribution. Oh, the dink!
Oh,
I think it's hit the post.
Yeah, what a finish. Alfie Matthews, that would have been.
What a player. That would have been his 13th goal in 9 games, which is some serious stats. 4 assists as well. What can't he do? That is why he's a franchise player.
Great distribution by the goalkeeper to get him in as well.
Oh, he's almost brought that down as well. That's why he's got the armband. That's why he's got the headband. Chance now for United to try and take the initiative in this 3-3 slobber knocker of a game.
Very arrogant player, Alfie Matthews, as well.
But you like that?
Yeah, oh, he's a lovely lad off the pitch. But in your team, yeah, 100%.
You can say the same for Bilal, no?
Yeah.
As off the pitch.
They switch, yeah.
But on the pitch, he's the man.
You've got to have that in Baller League as well. It's so much about technical ability, stamina.
United with the ball now. Down this left side. 2 in the box.
Put it back.
Oh, he just took too long there.
2 big chances in this first few minutes for United where they've just misplaced their final ball.
Yeah. Miller Rodney late on that one. Daniel trying to get it in.
Fancy being a manager in this, Spencer? Or is comms the place for you?
Just happy to be involved, mate. No, I think it's great. I think
it's not a job offer. You don't. You know. You can't
I think it looks very fun. I think it looks very fun. You know, a lot of people I've known for a long time, getting to see them. Because obviously I've been in the football world for a while now. I get a lot of football fix out of hashtag. But it's great to see people like yourself and people that have been doing, you know, whether it's content like yourself or football videos for many years, actually in the arena. You know, you're a man in the arena now. You can't just be an armchair critic anymore, Mark. You've actually got to prove it. Do you feel pressure?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think we're living the dream, aren't we? It's, you know, I'd love to go back into coaching when my football influencer career is over. But to get to do this is great. And there's such a good mix of people. You've got ex-players, as you say, influencers, but everyone loves football, and it's very, very competitive. Like, if you look at the way Sharky's took it seriously from day one.
Yeah.
He's got spreadsheets, everything, you know? Moneyball.
Do you have spreadsheets?
No. I didn't have a transfer window.
Don't need it.
Yeah. I will do for next season.
You go. Is next year the year for you? Next season the season for you, is it?
Yeah, they all want to play for Gold Devils. You'd be surprised.
That was my next question.
want to play for me.
I was going to ask, like, what's the sort of interaction with the players like? Because obviously, very well known in the scene, they'll all be aware of your content, not necessarily aware of your coaching credentials, your management material. Do they instantly get on board? Do you have to crack the whip a little bit?
I think, you know, in life you've got to, you know, respect is earned, isn't it? So I think you do come in with our players, and they're sort of like, who are you? But I think over the weeks, you know, they see that it matters. I think if you show it matters to your players, you instantly get the buy-in. And I think a lot of the managers have proven that, you know, they're not here just to turn up, they're here to win.
Have you had any man management issues? Any? You don't have to name names, of course, but any? You had to get, you know, show them a little bit about what Goldbridge is all about with the strike there from United.
United doing really well at here, really, really well. Should be in front. Clutch sort of can't get into gear at the moment.
I like that. I heard that.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, player issues. Look, you have 12 players. You can only pick 10.
Yeah.
So you've got a problem straight away where you're leaving 2 out.
Yeah.
Then you can only pick 6, and somebody might get 3 minutes. So in many ways, I've done coaching at 11-a-side. It is easier because there are parameters there. Whereas in this, if you're in the 10, you think you might get 10, 20 minutes. You might get 3.
Mistake here. Winters has picked it up after a loose pass. Not quite used their numerical advantage quick enough as Matthews does get fouled. Have you had to dip into the Goldbridge contacts book at all for the wild cards and make some calls? And
I tried Ben Foster, but he's had a bad shoulder injury.
Yeah, so I was there when he did that.
Yeah.
I was actually commentating that day, and I saw it, and I thought, it's going to be tough for you to recover from at your age, son.
He would have been perfect because he broke 3 of my fingers once. Not like he didn't just grab them and break them and say, I hate your content. He took a shot against me from about 30 yards. I thought I could save it and nearly took my fingers off. So he from like the halfway line with his left foot would have been very good, but unfortunately injured. So I do have some people, but they're quite high Premier League players. You've got plenty following you as well.
You're too big time, that's your problem.
But they're definitely not going to be allowed to do it.
Yeah, that is the trick. You've got to find players at the right point in their career where this becomes, because then you get them in, they've also got to take it very seriously. We were talking about this earlier. Jet, for example, great example of someone who's come in and gone, I'm going to give this a good go. Not going to name names, but you've probably seen some others that have come in maybe a little bit arrogantly and approached it without the determination that it requires.
Yeah.
Maybe been a bit
Troy
embarrassed.
Deeney last year.
Well, not my words. Not my words. The words of Mark Goldbridge, everybody.
Yeah, but you do. You have to respect it. I mean,
Winters rise the challenge.
I think it's very rare that a wild card comes in and does well, because I think they need 2 or 3 weeks to get up to it.
Yeah.
And they look good in training, but out there.
Yeah, it's a completely different rule set. Really is not comparable to any other form of football, really, when you've got the game changes to think about. What's happening here, then? We have had a challenge. I think it was for that foul on Alfie Matthews.
I think the referee's trying to say, don't bother.
I think he's played an advantage, ultimately. Yeah. And he's saying that there's nothing to challenge because I let you play on.
Yeah, he can't make a referee not play advantage. It's, yeah.
It's gone, boys. We're not that team.
It's exactly what's happened.
It's gone.
Advantage was played, so the ref had seen it. He just decided to let it play on, and he did play on. He was in the corner a little bit, Matthews. I can see why Clutch maybe not happy about it, but they're going to obviously retain their challenge, though, because I don't think the challenge was actually accepted ultimately. This is the incident. He was fouled, but you can see the signal of the advantage from the referee. Medialito on the pitch now.
I think he was just unhappy about the misuse of the challenge. He just hates it. He's well known for it. He hates it when people throw in a challenge and it's not required.
Need a stern refereeing approach in this format. Good turn there in the middle.
Yeah, he's a good ref. I had to apologise to him after week 1.
What did you say?
I came into it too much.
Is it safe for broadcast, what you said?
No.
Oh, okay, good to know.
It was on my stream, but it wasn't safe for this, no.
If it wasn't safe for your stream,
not really.
Then we've got a real problem.
Yeah. No, I was a bit over-eager.
We've all been there.
But he was fine. He said, out there, it's fine.
Yeah. Don't let it spill over. Here we go. Get it out to the left for Matthews.
Goal.
Don't need to. It's another one. And it's Richard Frank Casey with a goal.
I really like this player. I think he's a really good Border League player. Tackler, scorer, loads of energy. I really like him.
He had to score because once he got into that moment with Matthews at the back post, I think in fairness, Matthews hadn't even made the run for it because he probably knew he wasn't going to get it. And he's finished it, so you can't say fairer than that. 4-3 Clutch. United with some work to do. Don't forget, this is 9th versus 8th in the league. Clutch being the team in 9th, so it'd be a massive result for them. Putting them back in the mix. They're on 10 points at the moment. This will put them into 13. Obviously still with that extra pressure penalty point to play for. It's early enough still in the season that you can make a run.
Yeah. I think Clutch, disappointingly, they beat us 2 weeks ago, and it was a very close game. As I said, Alfie Matthews in the game changers. But then they didn't follow it up with a win last week, so they're almost in that last chance saloon now where they've got to win this game. But at half-time, we're talking to some of the crowd. They said, who do you think's going to win? I said Clutch. Upset them because they're United fans, but I'd like United to win, but I think Clutch will win.
Question in the chat, have NDL played? No, that's next, and that is a big game you do not want to miss. NDL versus Prime. Oh, mistake at the back.
Goal.
Converted, but there has been a whistle. Was he offside?
Don't think so.
I'm not sure it's been given. It was De Silva, the wild card, who got the shot off.
Yeah, he did look. Oh, he's off. Yeah, he's off. Good call.
This is the same assistant ref who missed the ball going over the line in the first half.
I'm tempted to say what's his nationality, but that would be going back to 66, which is way too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick offside there, and it was.
Clutch with the advantage still as we get ever closer to the match-ending game changer, where everything can change.
Still going off a bit there.
I mean, the game can change. That's literally why it's called it. Diddy's not happy.
It's not really been anything going on for you to start doing that. Maybe he's doing it for the content. You've all done that, Spencer?
I've never done that, actually. I've never faked a MATCHDAY living room makeover. I'm being told, guys, it's kicking off on the bench. That's what I'm being told.
And I don't know why. There's not really anything happened. There was an uncontentious advantage.
Shots to the two coaches there, Sam Cox and Dan Edwards. Just don't want this game to spill over into anything silly. 8 versus 9. If United lose it, is it too late for United if they lose today?
I think this is the game week where it is. Yeah. If look, everyone's going to look to us to do something against SDS, because if they win, I think the top 4 is looking very, very good. But you've got to win it to be in it, really, now.
And that's what Clutch are doing. Finished 8th in season 2. Obviously, Chloe Kelly's team. She is the manager. Dan Edwards is leading the team tonight. So 8th last year, or last season. 9th right now, but a chance to go higher.
Still going on.
What's going on here then? Got Medialito getting involved as the game continues. Big challenge. Winters is lingering.
Fair play, took it. They're only, United only one more corner away from a penalty.
Yep.
Top of the league, I think they are, for winning penalties, United.
That's a great stat. Oh, what a save that is as well. If United can get that corner now, get that goal, go into the game changer, 4 apiece with momentum, could see a swing. Winters tries a speculative effort there to get that corner, which he does.
Of course, some of the game changers, you can still get that third corner, but I don't think 1v1 is one of them. Lovely turn. This is it. What a save. And a double save. But is it a corner?
It's a massive save, or double save, as you say, from Hubert Grasic there. Let's take another look at it. Daniel forces the save, and then,
he's going to have to make another third save now.
If he does, though, he's cancelled out those 3 corners. If he does, Grasic, can you be a hero again? It's going to be Daniel of the Cadell variety. Up against Grasic. He scores.
Perfect time to score. 10 seconds to game changer. 4-4. All to play for.
Sam Cox, a happy coach there as he claps. Clutching those pearls. It's a hell of a necklace, that is.
It's lovely. I think I might ask him for it. But can I borrow it, please?
Next game, we need to see that. Game changer incoming. What will it be?
Let's take this thing higher, higher than you ever been. Stand tall like Everest. We go higher. It's time to go higher.
Fair play.
That's not, well, it can make a difference, but I think both these teams, sometimes when you get this one, that 3 minutes goes really quickly. We could be heading for a draw, and as you said, that doesn't help either team at this stage. So I think they've both got to go for it.
Well, if someone does make a foul, it could have huge ramifications for their team's season, not alone their game. Because remember, fair play, you make a foul, you're out of here. Sam Cox is getting them up for it.
Yeah, draw's no good now. No good at all.
You don't necessarily change anything in fair play with regards to how you're playing attacking-wise, but you just got to be extra careful defensively.
We did have that game a couple of weeks ago, though, where it was N5. Can't remember who they were playing. Their opposition got somebody sent off, and then the opposition scored and won the game with a man down.
Yeah, it can really kick off in fair play, which is the whole point you're supposed to avoid. Winters, that's a good tackle. It's good, it's legal, and you've got to be so careful. One little trailing foot and you're off, and your team is down. Winters gives it away. Good defending. Diddy's going to pick it up.
You better not, otherwise he'll be sent off.
Yeah, very true. Handballs also result in a red in fair play. As Grasic goes short to Diddy. 3 goals this season so far in his 7 games. Matthews with the Trivela.
What a goal. What a goal. Could be one of the goals of Baller League season. Outside of the boot cross, looping header. That is pure class.
Simply sensational. sensational. The assist and the finish. Beautifully whipped in on the outside of the boot. And the header required.
It's called it offside, it's not.
An accuracy. Oh, wow, has it been denied? That's a great
Referee
moment.
challenge offside.
There has been a challenge for an offside.
It looks on to us.
I think it's on. And we want it to be on, because that's a great goal. Let's have another look.
The referee is looking right down the angle, though, so he might have this right.
So this is a referee challenge.
Yeah.
He wants another look. We'll have a look. Beautiful ball for Matthews.
Oh,
I think it's good.
It's this player down here.
I think it's legal tender. No?
You can't rule that out for the love of football.
It's beautiful. The cushioning of that header from Tyler Winters has got Nico thinking, what have I done giving up a man of this calibre?
Trouble with this, though, is the referee backing his own decision, or is he going to go against it?
Does he want to go with technology? Does he want to keep it human? What do you think in the chat? Goal or no goal? That is the question.
I think to deprive of us a goal like that would be horrific.
Tyler Winters, you might be about to be robbed of a beautiful...
You can see why he's given it, though, because
header.
the ref's at the top of the screen, and he's looking down that line and probably thinks the pink's in front.
The thing is, in football, we're always supposed to be moving away from these marginal offsides and letting the boys play a little bit. Come on, let him have it.
If it's a tap-in deflection, don't give it. If it's a worldie, you've got to give it. That's goal of the week.
There's
definitely.
a lot of people in the chat saying no goal.
That's because they support United.
United fans, reveal yourselves.
Rules are the rules.
Exactly, a lie is a lie.
Yeah, to be honest, I think he might be marginally offside.
Challenge unsuccessful, offside.
Yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful, offside.
It's a shame.
So it's gone. And Winters is discontent.
Because he knows it's such a good goal.
That was a Shakespearean reference, if you got it, anyone. Let us know in the chat. What
They should do. Some of them are doing their GCSEs, weren't they?
Someone in the chat literally said they're in the middle of an exam.
There you go.
Which I don't condone.
Thought you weren't allowed phones.
Unless your exam is in, Baller League, in which case...
If you've got your
great
phone
revision.
in an exam and you're watching Baller League, you've completely misread the game.
Yeah, and you've probably got yourself in a spot of bother. If the teachers are keeping on top of things.
Well, we thought we had an amazing winner where both teams need to find a winner. And we've had two big moments in this game, both against Clutch. A ball over the line and a very slim offside. They're going to feel very hard to win.
That's anti-football from the ref for me there. That's against everything that we stand for here. You let the boys play. Winters with a point to prove.
Should have scored.
He just dominates the game, Winters, in a good and a bad way, I guess. Like, if he's either scoring or he's missing, but he's always in and amongst it.
Yeah, which is a skill in itself.
He's got that knack, hasn't he? Right place, right time, like all good strikers do. Let's not forget, this is the same Clutch team that had that goal over the line in the first half.
That's what I was just saying, yeah. Two massive moments.
Yeah.
They're going to feel very, very hard done by in a game where there's not really any opportunities left in this tournament now to sort of bounce back.
Got a couple of people in the chat. Someone's watching from prison. Someone's watching from a funeral. Commiserations. Someone's watching it in a GCSE, which I'm not sure if that's true. Geometry test. Good luck. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they've got geometry tests. Doesn't matter if they're at a funeral. They don't miss. Baller League on a Friday, and he doesn't miss. What a strike.
Keeper's going to get questioned here, I think, Spencer.
But it's deserved, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clutch have had a couple goals robbed.
100%.
You've got to give it to them. I think it's a Frey and Kessie again, isn't it? Another goal. Light work. Winters is still fuming, by the way. 5-4. Less than a minute left. Huge moment for Clutch and Chloe Kelly's team.
Front post glitch there. We'll remember that from our FIFA days. Seems to have caught United's goalkeeper out as well.
It's not his first goal for Frey and Kessie for this game. Is he done enough to be in the MVP mix? I'm not sure.
Yeah, as I said, I really like him, and I think, two big goals today. But yeah, you're right, Clutch deserve it. Two controversial goals ruled out.
But it's not over, Mark. United could snatch a draw from the jaws of defeat. Or Clutch could produce a moment of magic. Did he? That was so close.
He's almost hit it too well. Well, he hasn't because he's missed.
The step-overs were tantalising. I got a little bit hypnotised by them. United need to make something happen. 6 seconds, and they're not going to. That'll do you, Jeff. 5-4. Big, big win for 9th place. Clutch, who go up to 13 points, leaving United wallowing with 11. And that might be them done for their playoff hopes. We'll take a look at the league table later. Winters, though, denied a great goal, but his team get the win.
Yeah, brilliant result from Clutch, especially going into them last 3 minutes where it's game changer at 4-4. They had to find the win. They scored 2 goals for me, but I think that's probably